If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed at the first ever MX Bikes LAN event, then click the Discord link in the description below, follow the steps on screen to book a one-on-one session with me now. Anyway, enjoy the video. Alrighty, what's good boys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're here on 2025 Oak Hill Raceway. Now this is a track in Alvord, Texas. This is a replica of a track. There was a race there a couple of weeks ago, I believe he said, so it's more of a replica of that track. So yeah, we are going to be giving it a go. We are here on the Fantic 450 once again. I need to actually stay on this bike now because I don't know why, but I've really been enjoying the start varg lately, and every time I get back on this Fantic it feels so weird. It feels really slow, it feels really heavy. So I need to actually stick to the Fantic for a little bit, seeing as we are literally like, what, 2-3 days away now from the next round of aerials. So I need to actually stay on the bike that I'm racing so I can actually like feel comfortable on the bike and not keep change all the time. So we've got to stick to the Fantic now. You know, however fun the start varg is, we've got to be ready for when aerial comes. So we are back on the Fantic 450 today. And yeah, we're just going to be running some laps on here. We're going to see what the track is like. I don't believe I've seen this guy's name before. What is his name? It is Motorboy814 Ever. So I think, I don't know, I've not actually seen any of his tracks before. So this could be a first one on the channel from him. So that's pretty cool. I don't actually know if it's his first track. I didn't actually check that. We do have a floating little Marshall box, which is very interesting. But yeah, like I said, I've not seen him before, so I'm coming into this with an open mind. Don't really know what to expect. I don't really know what he normally does on his tracks, or if it is his first ever track. But from the pictures, it looked like there were some very nice jumps, some very quick kind of sections as well. So yeah, we're just going to see if we can run some good laps, see if we can just be nice and smooth. But yeah, like I said, a couple of days we have Ironman, which is going to be weird because obviously Ironman is normally the last round of the series, but it's coming up. I believe I am 7th in points or 8th in points, but 1 point behind. I can't remember what it was. I can't actually remember where I am in points. I haven't actually looked, or I did look the other day, but I can't remember what it is. So I want to try and get 6th or 7th in points. I wanted to get 6th, but it was just a lot more sack than I was expecting it to be. Normally, I'm like 6th, 7th range when it comes to outdoors in the championship, but it is just a lot more sack this year. So 6th or 7th, I'll be happy with that. That's sort of the goal. And then obviously SMX as well. 3 rounds of SMX. Still don't know when they're going to be because of how delayed it was last year when we done it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It'd be nice to get back on some Supercross practice. Don't know if I'm going to go back to the Yamaha or not, because the Yamaha to me feels a lot better on Supercross, but only in the whoops. And obviously SMX doesn't have any whoops. So I don't know. It might be a Fantic team kind of vibe again. So we'll see, but that's not for a few months, or yeah, probably about 2-3 months or something to SMX, I want to say, for us. So yeah, not gonna think about what bike I'm racing for that just yet. Obviously we'll get through the outdoor series, but yeah, I think we're on track for a career number. But like I said, this might be my last year racing the aerial championship. It isn't what it used to be. It doesn't have the kind of spark that it used to be. It's not really ran as well. And also, with MTG coming out, I feel like a lot of people are going to be going to MTG, and MTG is probably going to be where all the competitive riders are going to be going. Just with it having, every single rider on it. You're going to have sim guys, you're going to have console guys, you're going to have the PC guys. So it's going to be very stacked. It's going to be very stacked by the time any sort of pro racing comes to that. And yeah, I don't know what it's going to be like. Whether it's going to be like a lot bigger than bikes in a competitive kind of way, whether it's just going to be like bikes where you've got a couple races every now and then in the week. But I noticed that they wanted to do a lot more LAN events with that, so that could be interesting. You never know, that could be the route. Maybe in a year time or so, we could be starting the whole LAN event things again. Obviously, if you guys didn't know, went to the Milan, Italy LAN event for this game, MX Bikes. Did good in that, got 3rd, got a podium, went 3-3 for a 3rd overall, which is very sick. It was all the GB boys, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is pretty sick. And then Jams, I thought he ruined it with P10. I'm joking, just to be there is even good. Like, just going to a LAN event in general, you've got to be top of the game to be there. So yeah, that was pretty sick. And if there are LAN events in MTG, I definitely want to try and get involved in some of them, because that Milan LAN event was probably like the best sort of experience, with just like a group of guys that all play the same game, all good at the game, and I feel like that's sort of the best group that the game was going to get. They were going to do the whole LAN event thing again, like the year after that, but it just didn't come to fruition just with how they wanted to run it at EICMA. I believe they wanted the players to actually pay for their own flights and pay for the hotel and pay for everything like that, so they just ended up not doing it again. Obviously, you know, we've got people that don't really want to be spending $2,000 to go play bikes for a weekend, including myself. I would not want to pay for my own hotel and my own flights and everything just to go play bikes. So yeah, I'm glad that it was all paid for when I did it, but you know, I understand why they won't do it again, trying to make us pay for it. But yeah, like I said, with MTG, if they do the whole route of LAN events in that, I'm looking forward to that. I feel like that's going to be pretty cool. I keep over jumping that jump. And I look forward to see what MTG is going to be like. Obviously, with the whole, it's meant to be the whole like esports thing. It's meant to be an esports game. It's meant to be a competitive pro kind of game. But yeah, enough talk about MTG and stuff like that. Let's get on with this track. But yeah, I don't know if this is the first track. I probably should check that beforehand. And also the Price Plays Enduro video that I uploaded yesterday, as of, you know, when this video is coming out. No, actually, the day before that technically. Oh no, it will be yesterday. No, yeah, sorry, ignore what I said. Yeah, the Price Plays Enduro compound that I uploaded a video on yesterday. I actually missed out, I think he said 2 or 3 hills or something like that. So I do apologise, Mr. Price. I do apologise for that. Learning an enduro loop on the fly, you know, while you're hitting it first try and trying to talk about what's going on, and it is hard to sort of remember where the track is going. So I need to, I don't know, I think I figured it out since then. I've done a video on it. I've not done a video, I've done a couple TikToks on the track, and I also have played the track since then as well. And I ended up, I believe I had a lap count, it was like a 9-minute lap time or something like that. So I'm pretty sure I figured it out, but in the video, obviously with me hitting everything first try and, you know, playing the track for the first time for that video, I did actually miss 1 or 2 hills in it. So I do apologise for that, but if you guys do get the track, don't follow my video for a lap around the track as in learning the lines, because I did miss 2 hills. So I do apologise for that, but yeah, like I say, if you guys do get the track, then definitely learn the track yourself. Maybe don't learn it how I learned it, of just sort of running lap after lap, not lap after lap, but running a full lap completely blind, just trying to hit it as quick as I can. Maybe do a bit of a sight lap, learn the track a little bit before you actually start trying to do, you know, lap times around the track. But that is the hard part about, you know, riding all these tracks first time. Obviously, I literally download the track, click record, and I run laps. That is it. That's all I do. I don't run laps beforehand. I don't have the track beforehand 9 times out of 10. So I need to maybe just do a sight lap beforehand when it comes to the enduro loops. Maybe just try and get a lap done first and then see what I need to change. So yeah, I do apologise for that price, but go ahead and get the track, boys. It is $1.50 on the shop, so go ahead and get that. But yeah, I think that'll probably end up doing it for me for this track. This track is completely free on AXE Mods if you do want to get this track. Very good Texas replica. Very enjoyable, very flowy. Will probably be quite good on a 2-stroke as well. Nothing on here is too big. Nothing on here is too hard to hit for the old 450s. So maybe a 2-stroke around here could be pretty cool. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.